Konbanwa, my fellow Shogun 2 players, Zaript here, and this is my attempt to live commentate a final match of Gerudo Flash tournament number 25 between TwiG and Idefix. So this is first time for me. Well, obviously I did it previously on some live streams, but this time it's a little bit easier. If I will not like the result, I will just work with replays afterwards, but I will try to do it as well as I can. So, since I'm not streaming, I can take a look at army composition of TwiG, who is hosting this game, and this is vanilla tournament this time. And let's take a look at what he have. Naginata attendance here, Naginata warrior monks level 6. Warrior Nuns, 2 Warrior Nuns, level 2. This is nice. I love these girls. Beautiful and deadly. Okay, here he have Naginata Warrior Monks, 2 more, both level 4. And yeah, Naginata Warrior Monk Cavalry, Yari Cavalry, another Yari Cavalry, level 2. Naginata Warrior Monks Cavalry, level 5. And that seems to be all. Let's take a closer look when he puts Warrior Monks, Warrior Nuns. So Warrior Nuns in the back and Naginata Warrior Monks as a mid shield for Warrior Nuns. What is this? So 6 Naginata Warrior Monks, 3 Naginata 3 Warrior Nuns, and 1 unit of Naginata attendants. And 4 units of cavalry, 1 of them light cavalry, 2 Yaruki with 2 chevrons, and hidden Naginata War Monk cavalry level 5. His general Bushido, and surprisingly I don't see stand and fight for his general, and don't Hibo, so it's full Bushido gen, I think. And game is starting. Now let's take a look at Idefix composition. Naginata attendants here. Yari Ashigaru, vanilla. Oh no. Much like samurai. Let me use it like this. Long Yari Ashigaru level 9. Yari Ashigaru vanilla. Naginata Warrior Monks level 4. Another one. Naginata Warrior Monks level 6. Naginata Warrior Monks. Man, these people love Warrior Monks compositions. So 5 units of Naginata Warrior Monks, another Naginata attendants at the back, and Avatar Bodyguard. Some mix between Command and Bushido Gen. Okay then. And he's managing his cavalry, fire cavalry and light cavalry. Fire cavalry level 8. Okay, let's see. So there is 2 dodgers. No, none of them want farmhouse really. So both going to contest this workshop. And TwiG prefers to go through the forest. And yeah, obviously something was hidden for Idefix, and it was 1 katana cavalry with 2 light cavalry units. And his katana cavalry are level 6. Should be scary. And now for Idefix it's very important to somehow utilize his matchlock samurai. He need to get and these warrior nuns, they are really weak against matchlock fire. Very strong unit, very strong, but only 75 men in this unit. And as you can see, especially for this casting, oh man, this maybe no. Was it a bait or was it deliberate? Idefix almost got his matchlock samurai catched, and now he baited the rush from TwiG. TwiG getting closer from all the sides, but this force of TwiG are a little bit lagging behind. So we will see if this matchlock samurai managed to get a volley at these warrior nuns. Because at this point I would say TwiG have big advantage, because these units it will take some time for these units to finish their fight, and now this flank of Idefix will take a huge hit from these units, and anti-cavalry force of TwiG is much better than Idefix have, and not a perfect cavalry engagement. He didn't got back charge. Now he's using his Yari cavalry. So let's see. Matchlocks didn't get a single kill yet. Fight is going on all over the place. And now this light cavalry will get back charge in this Negnata Warmonks. Here, finally, some units are wavering. We will see how it goes. And surprisingly, TwiG still didn't use his cavalry advantage. It's very difficult to say what is going on for me. These warrior nuns didn't really do that much if you look at them. Interesting. And TwiG ignoring these matchlocks for some reason. I don't know why. They're very... Maybe he thinks that it's more important to save this flank. And you see? This tactic didn't work partly because a couple of units of TwiG were out of the fight. He seemingly had more infantry force, but didn't manage to put it all to a good use. Now we see Idefix getting his general out of the fight, and general of TwiG fighting to the death in the middle. And we will see. So in this blob, anything can happen. Honestly, this is why I don't really like melee games. I don't understand who is winning right now. I don't know. But I think Idefix wasting too much time with his matchlock samurais. He should have used them, I think, more effectively, but he still wins. And tell me if I'm wrong, but from what I can tell, it's mostly because TwiG flanked it too wide. I think he should have used more forces in this blob. So while most of the Idefix forces were fighting, some of TwiG forces were out of the fight. From what I can tell, I wasn't really watching minimap, unfortunately. And I don't know, surprisingly it didn't felt like TwiG has any cavalry superiority. Let's see now. So Idefix deployed more men just because these warrior nuns of TwiG were so low in manpower, and Idefix was more cost effective. Let's save the replay. GFT 25. Idefix. TwiG. Game 1. Okay, and let's take at unit statistic, and I will stop this one and start the next one. Long Yara Rashigaru. Super cost effective. Even if you get Negnata War Monk spam, you want something like this. Fire Cavalry, super effective. Level 8, level 9. Negnata War Monks, not so bad, but as you can see, they didn't get in par with these two units. Katana Cavalry, barely effective. Matchlocks, surprisingly, didn't manage to use them at all. And for TwiG, one unit of Negnata War Monks did really well, but overall, you see, these units are very expensive and they didn't play any role. And I can't really tell why. Why they were decimated so easily. Difficult to say. because upgrades-wise, it doesn't seem like they're much inferior. 6 here, and look for this, level 6, level 4. Interesting, interesting. Okay then, let's take a look at second game, which will start soon. And we're going into the second game here. Iwaki foothills it is, and while we're loading, couple comments about the first game. Between games I changed a few words with Idefix, and he says that ineffectiveness of TwiG's Naginata War Monks was caused by sturdiness of Longyaru Ashigaru, which Idefix deployed. Which seems to be the case. Yeah, that unit is very strong and sturdy, and it all comes to positioning it right in a way of opponents' shock units, I should say. And this time, let's take a look again. TwiG hosting again, and well, because they agreed to. And here have the Waka Raiders. Let me look at... I can click on minimap. Okay, level 6 Waka Raiders. And here, let's take a look at cavalry contingent first. Mounted Naginata? Mounted Naginata? Yes, it is. 30 men in a unit. Interesting, never used it. Race of the Samurai unit, as I understand. Mounted Gunners. Yaru cavalry, fire cavalry here. I guess it's something like light cavalry, but a little bit stronger and with little bit few men. I don't know how fast they are. That would be interesting to know. And here we have some mixed spears and swords army. 2 Nodachis, both with 2 chevrons in attack, obviously. And Idefix already ready. Naginata Samurai 5 chevron, Naginata Samurai 7 chevron, 7 chevron, and 7 chevron. So, and here Bulletproof Samurai with 6 chevron. So 4 Naginata Samurai, 2 Nadachis, Bulletproof Samurai. So very sturdy middle. And this Wakas going for shrine immediately. And here we have a sword dojo. Naginata attendants, light cavalry and Yari cavalry for Idefix on his right flank, attempting to go for shrine. And here let's take a look. I would assume they have the same general because they deployed very fast. Naginata Samurai, level 7, level 7. Yeah, more spear build for this map. No, what I am telling? They both took level 2 Nadachis, 2 of them. No, 3 of them for Idefix. And you see, surprisingly low cavalry build. I can't see any cavalry at all, and I'm sorry for... I can't really tell. Naginata attendants, Naginata attendants, Naginata Samurai, Naginata War Monks. So 2 very high level Naginata Samurai, 3 level 7 Naginata Samurai, and some cavalry engagement already going on in the middle. This Yari cavalry getting charged by fire cavalry and Yari cavalry of TwiG. Naginata Samurai managing to get into this fight. At the same time, light cavalry of Idefix just charging this Naginata Samurai. On this flank, Waka Raiders destroying this Naginata attendants. So this cavalry was hidden. Quite a lot of cavalry, I should say. And now Idefix rushing his forces in. I can see the... And here the Bulletproof Samurai of Idefix going. And... Oh man. It's hard to tell. I don't know why is he keeping his general and... well, I can understand keeping his general. It's probably Miligen has immunity to spears, but keeping it his Yari cavalry and fire cavalry in prolonged fight with Naginata Samurai isn't doing any good for him. Here, so it seems like on right flank TwiG winning a little, but here you see despite Idefix managed to rush in such a way that he have an uphill advantage, and he have a huge advantage in numbers in the middle. But part of yeah, huge advantage. And man, I'm sorry, I can't really show you what's going on. I don't understand. Here this Walker Raiders got Shrine, which will help TwiG greatly.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
But I would say that he have real troubles in the middle. But here, this general, he did some stupid thing. He destroyed this Naginata Samurai, 87 kills, and now his bulletproof samurai that did nothing so far, which is surprising, getting into the fight. And I think this might cost TwiG a game. His bulletproof samurai, his sturdiest unit, wasn't in this mess from the beginning. And now he still got mounted gunners. Maybe he can kite it out. He still have Wakas, he have bulletproof samurai, he has his general. And general of Idefix my route soon. So despite losing, well, I think he will lose infantry fight. I don't think he can win it. But this Naginata Samurai, they only lost 15 men so far. And this one slowly dying. I don't know how it's going on. But surprisingly, this Naginata Samurai 21 defense, 50 morale. Yeah, it seems that Shrine helped TwiG very much. Unsurprising. Even without this bulletproof samurai in the middle. Even with having even with Idefix having an uphill advantage, and the game is loading. This is bad. This is why I started playing vanilla Shogun 2 lately. I want to be able to cast these things. I want to be able to talk meaningfully about them, and I can't. I can't tell you why this infantry fight was won by Idefix, by TwiG. I don't understand it really. And this time, TwiG yet again had smaller army, and he was twice as effective as Idefix. And I can't tell you why. Well, maybe unit statistic will tell us. First of all, this Bushido Gen did some sick job on killing opponents. This level 7 Naginata Samurai, man, I wish I could track these units. And Bulletproof Samurai, I didn't. Last time I showed it you in the game, they had like 10 kills. So they killed that many. Probably this is this routing unit of Naginata Samurai in the end. So this maybe not that legit kills. Nadachis did well, Waka Raiders did well. So overall, all his units did just okay. They killed more than they lost. His mounted gunners killed some. Fire cover. And this man, mounted Naginatas killed 53 men and lose 22. Interesting unit. I think I should take an interview of TwiG to ask how did he manage to get that. What else here? And Idefix surprisingly didn't get over the 100, which is difficult to understand, to say the least. How did Nadachis of TwiG were so effective when Nadachis of Idefix weren't? Yeah, I will really need to watch this replay to understand it. So, where is it? GFT, game 2. And if you notice something in the game, please leave a comment, explain me what happened. Because I want to learn it as much as you are. So, third game waiting for us. Third game, Ubayu onsen, yeah. And I wanted to choose some Fall of the Samurai maps just because maybe some strategies would be more fresh than we usually see on classical maps. But to tell you the truth, previous two games were fresh enough for me to see. I never saw something like that before, and I failed at that commentaries horribly. And well, I wouldn't say that I never saw something like that, because some builds looked spammy, some Naginata play it seems very typical, but these small touches like wire noons or how do you call it? Naginata. Yes, this mounted Naginata. Nice addition. Interesting to see and interesting. It would be interesting to try them myself. They even got upgrade in attack. Okay then, this is TwiG's army and he have Yari cavalry level 2. He have Naginata war monk cavalry level 5. Another Yari cavalry level 2 and mounted Naginata level 1. And his infantry. Oh, he got warrior noons again. So I guess 3 of them. 3 warrior noons. And 6 Naginata warrior monks. Okay. So level 4. 2 level 4 Naginata warrior monks here. Level 2 and level 6 here. Level 2 and level 6 here. And the warrior noons are level 2 each. Yeah, obviously. Upgrades in attack and full Bushido gen. So let's say it's spear rush again. Well, bonus 10 against cavalry isn't that big, so I guess still it's big. It's big. I don't think Naginata should have such a huge bonus against cavalry, considering their attack. And we will wait for Idefix. Naginata attendants to cap workshop. Surprisingly, they only want... well, not surprisingly. Obviously, they want sword dodger boss. Okay, let's take a look at what we see. More conventional build with Matchlock Samurai, level 5. And Yara Ashigaru protecting them. Here we have Yara Ashigaru and long Yara Ashigaru again. Level 9. Naginata War Monks. Naginata. So, the same build as in the first game, I should say. Yari Cavalry, Fire Cavalry. And I don't know. Maybe Idefix hiding more cavalry. He should, like he always did in previous games. And surprisingly, TwiG doesn't want to contest Sword Dodger, which is interesting considering that he have nothing to skirmish. On the other side, his units have some sick defense. Look at this level 6 Naginata Warrior Monk. 23 defense and with... oh, something going on. And this mounted Naginatas got into the Matchlock Samurai. 70 kills. Good hit, very good hit. Now I'm surprised that Idefix didn't manage. I mean, there was no threat on this flank, so it's surprising that he didn't manage his matchlocks well enough. And he showed light cavalry here, so something probably he in the forest again. Maybe the same katana cavalry. And now forces of Idefix in sort of a disarray. And he wants to meet TwiG in the middle. And he wants to meet him in even ground here. I don't know. In a place of Idefix, I would try to skirmish with matchlocks as long as I can and put my forces here.
Our general is in grave danger, my
Okay,
lord.
but here TwiG uses his general to get rid of this Naginata attendants because he is confident that his general would lose no man in this engagement. And that is not true. He lost one man of his bodyguard for 50 men of Naginata attendants. And here, surprisingly, well, okay, finally some shots going on, and quite an expensive shot. But only 6 kills so far. Yeah, this general of TwiG causing huge difficulties for Idefix, and it's a very strong unit, I think, against. It makes sense to take such a general against spear builds because he have an immunity to spears. And so all this bonus against cavalry doesn't work against such a general. And it's difficult to say what. I can't read their plan, so Idefix obviously doesn't want to engage from this angle because it will put him in disadvantage, but I don't understand why TwiG would fall back here. Why would he want to meet Idefix here? Why not on this hill? Okay then, while there is no engagement going, let's take a look at some cavalry, I don't know, some particles. Why not? I mean, if we look at the minimap, nothing going on here. Oh, we can take a better look at warrior nuns. Well, their boobs not that well shown, but I like them this way. Okay, this seems to be a long game. And the problem with this game isn't that it's long, but that I don't understand the meaning of this repositioning. Not sure if this is a good idea to charge them right from the middle. And this time, counter-charge with light cavalry from Idefix. And I'm not sure this mounted Naginata might be even stronger than light cavalry. But oh man, this isn't looking good for TwiG. I'm absolutely sure that this isn't good. Because really, his engagement... Again, a huge part of his forces out of the fight. He will break this flank. It seems obvious that he will break it. But at the same time, this force here will probably lose. He doesn't get many kills on this long Yara Shigaru. 150 man unit. And now mounted Naginata still alive, man. What a unit. Scary unit here. But you see these 3 units, let's take a look how much did they manage to kill. 50, 30 man, 70, so around 150 men killed here by these 3 units. I don't think it's worth it. And now he's TwiG throwing away his Yari cavalry. And I can't say it's worth it. Not at all. So 3 units thrown away here, and these Naginata war monks really staying their ground. They killing the same amount as losing.
Our entire unit has perished.
At this point, I would give this game to Idefix from my level of knowledge. Look at this. How these warrior monks fight so well, I don't understand. Really. Well, they have an attack advantage because of sword dodger. At the same time, TwiG have defense advantage. and he have a huge cavalry advantage. But can he use his... he doesn't have any shooting units. So using his just overflowed. Mass routing, units of TwiG mass routing here, and honestly I don't see much chances for him. So this Warrior Nuns build doesn't work that well against Idefix. And this long Yarashigaru, look at this. Yet again, 140 kills on them and only 60 men lost. This unit is absolutely, I don't want to say unbalanced, it's just very strong. Obviously you can overcome it by getting some back charges maybe, or flanking hit, and general of TwiG still running around. Yeah, kind of. But still, it's interesting if you can explain me, as I always asking, how this unit of level 4 warrior monks stood against 3 units of warrior monks and 2 units of warrior monks and 1 unit of warrior nuns here. I don't understand. It was losing, but kills and deaths were almost even. So, Idefix winning this Gerudo Flash tournament number 25, Vanilla 1. It will be probably Fall of the Samurai next time. Well, if I have time to host one, I hope I will. Because it's a lot of fun. Well, if I'm not going outside, obviously. I don't want to spend my time just doing some ridiculous stuff. I want to watch good players play. So Idefix got much big army, 400 man difference, well 350, and he was 250 men more effective. And yet again, long Yarashigaru, this Naginata Warrior Monks, surprisingly sturdy, killed very much, and yeah, I'm very surprised how well they stood their ground. I'm very surprised. Okay, here. Maybe Sword Dojo did it for him. I don't know. Okay, and here. Yet again, mounted Naginatas. Oh, like in previous game, 53 kills. How does he do it? I don't know. Bodyguard. Yeah, his general does a lot of job, but I think he managed his army a bit. He doesn't time his attacks as well as he should. Well, I think it's maybe I shouldn't say that because I don't understand how timing attack works in this game, but still, it felt to me that throwing away those 3 units on a left flank against main body of Idefix force, I think it was unnecessary. TwiG could have just waited for Idefix to come to him, and it would have been much more even fight, I think. He splitted his forces basically. That's my idea of what happened. Game 3 saved. Always save your place and always send them to me. Of course, well, I think I will publish it, and I hope you will leave a comment with where I screwed up and where I was wrong and maybe where I was right. Because this is an interesting game, and I think a little bit fresher build. I hope you like it. See you again then.